Good night, everyone. Good evening, everyone, and welcome. Welcome to this YouTube channel. And as I always say, this channel is dedicated to God and to the Holy Mother, the Virgin Mary. And I must repeat this tonight again, like I always do. On this channel, we do not permit gossip, drama, or turmoil of any kind. Tonight, tonight, the chat family members, please listen to me carefully. Tonight, the chat family members that have the wrench, if anyone comes with negative comments, block them. Block them immediately. We will not permit no negative comments whatsoever. We will not permit people bringing gossip on this channel, because this channel is dedicated to God and the Holy Mother, the Virgin Mary. We must be clear, the chat family members that have wrenches, it doesn't matter who it is. If a person comes here to make negative comments and to try to disturb the peace and the tranquility of this channel, block them immediately. No ifs or buts. We must be clear and we must not deviate. This channel will not fall into the mud. We will never be in the mud. Again, we do not enter gossip, drama. We do not enter the mud. We do not enter the mud. Our behavior must be to the highest level. And no one gets triggered here. No one. Getting triggered is not acceptable on this channel. Your behavior must be professional and must be a godly behavior. We must put an example. We must be an example to lead. And all of this nonsense, senseless drama must stop on YouTube, and we are going to put the example, period. We are a ship that sails straight. The main objective of this channel is to have God in our hearts and to do the right thing. And we respect everyone, regardless. We respect everyone. And to be extra clear, there will be no links. There will be no links. The only one that will get a link will be MRE if he desires. I will send the link to MRE and we will discuss the topics that I have planned. But no other topics, just the topics. This channel will run as it always runs, like a perfect ship. And when you are on the ship, I am the captain of the ship, and you better do what I say. If not, goodbye. Everyone walk straight. We must walk straight. So God bless everyone. I want to welcome everyone. Everyone is welcome, as long as you follow the divine rules. Honor and respect for everyone, regardless of the person. Everyone is treated with the utmost respect and courtesy. We must be clear. We again, our behavior must be on the highest level. Our behavior must be on the highest level, and we must be professional at all times. And this is a lesson. This is a lesson to be learned on YouTube and outside of YouTube. Drama, turmoil, gossip, getting triggered, getting losing control. It is not acceptable in the professional world. It is not acceptable in the job world. It is not acceptable in the corporate world. It is not acceptable. It is not acceptable. Period. We must see. There are things in life that we have no control over. So we leave it to God. God will take care of it because God knows best. And God works in mysterious ways. So tonight, we will discuss the topics that I have planned, and we will sail the ship directly. No one gets triggered. If anyone that comes in the chat and puts a negative comment, block. Just block it out. Period. No matter, no matter who, no matter who texts the negative comment. Goodbye. Here we do not. Here we have no negativity. This is no negativity channel. We only deal in positives, and we do the right thing, and we try to be the best human beings possible. Because at any time, God could call our number, and we must be prepared. When God calls us, when we face God, we have to be prepared. So we must do the right thing. No negativity. We stay focused. We stay focused doing the right thing. We don't insult people here. We respect everyone. We respect. It could be the worst person in the whole world, but here on this channel, we will respect that person because we're going to give that person a lesson. We're going to give that person a lesson. That way, that person can see the way that we behave, and that person in the long run will behave correctly. To be clear, we gotta be clear, and the ship must sail straight. I got no time to waste. We have a goal, and we will keep the goal. Okay. The first topic, as I always start, may God bless Miss Angel Gotti, her whole entire family. And I repeat, Miss Angel is very dear to me. Miss Angel is very dear to me, and I send her my respect and my blessing, and I want the best for Miss Angel. And I hope that soon that Miss Angel reaches over 1 million subscribers, because that's what she should have. We must be clear. Miss Angel Gotti, her channel should have over 1 million subscribers. She should be number one. Number one. She should have more subscribers than Mr. Francisi. My respect to Mr. Francisi and his family. She should have more subscribers than Mr. Garano, which I also send him my respect, and his family. Let God be the judge of others. We must let God be the judge of others. We cannot be the judge of others. That is not our job. That is God's job. See, that's very important. We must all learn that. Only God has the right to judge others. We cannot judge others. That is not our job. Our job is to try to do the best, to do the best, and let God do His work. Let God do His work, and let God take care of things. Let us all try. Let us all try to resolve the problems that we have in our families and in our lives, because everyone has their own problems. Everyone, we all have problems, but we have to try to do the right thing always. Always try to do the right thing, and just let's trust in God. Sometimes in life there are things that are not in our control. So just leave it alone. Leave it alone. I'm going to repeat it a million times tonight. Let God take care. Let God, an example, let's say I have a problem. If I cannot resolve it because I tried to the best of my ability, I try to resolve it, but I can't, I leave it alone and I tell God, may your will be done, sir. May your will be done. Because at least I tried. Now, let God take care of it. Let God take care of it. I'm going to give you a very nice example. And I mentioned this young man with the utmost respect. Miss Teresa, first, God bless Miss Teresa Murphy. God bless Miss Teresa Murphy and her fine family, her distinguished husband, Mr. Chuck, her dog Charlie, and God bless, she's a beautiful person. One of the nicest human beings on YouTube, Miss Teresa Murphy. She has a beautiful son, a handsome son. And may God bless him. He's currently, if I'm not mistaken, he's currently in the minor leagues, trying to achieve to get into the major leagues, which I call the big show. MLB, the big show. It is not it. If it was up to me, Edwin Jimenez, if I had the power, Ryan, which is the son of Miss Teresa and the son of Chuck, tomorrow in the morning, he would be playing for the New York Yankees with a multi-million-dollar contract for the first 2 years. If it was up to me, tomorrow, Ryan, report to Yankee Stadium. Report to Yankee Stadium, and you are now part of the New York Yankees. That I would love to do that if I had the power, that power. But in reality, I don't have that power. Miss Teresa does not have the power. Chuck does not have that power. None of us have that power. The only people that have that power is the Steinbrenner family, the owners of the New York Yankees, and their scouts. They're the only ones that have that power. So that means that me, as Edwin, Miss Teresa, Mr. Chuck, and Charlie, we have to pray to God. So I pray to God and the Holy Mother of the Virgin Mary that Ryan, that Ryan gets called by the New York Yankees or another major league team. See, we ask God to intervene in that because that uh, uh, we are asking God that because we have none of us have that power to to put Ryan in the major leagues. And I repeat, I wish I had that power, and I know that all of you wish that you had that power. That way, uh, we can make Teresa and Chuck and Charlie happy, and we would make happier. We would make happier Ryan, because Ryan wants to be a great baseball player, and that is great. But the only one that has the power to put Ryan on in the major leagues is God. He's the only one that has that power. So, being that God has the ultimate power, if you have a problem, if you that is listening to me have a problem that you cannot resolve it, we must give it to God. It's simple. We give it to God. All these insignificant problems on YouTube, because they're really insignificant. They're really insignificant. I as a Christian and a Catholic Christian, which is the same thing, I give it to God. That's to come on this channel, no drama, no turmoil, and no gossip. Why? Because all of that I give it to God. Here, God, you take care of that. And God works in mysterious ways. And I've said this a million times already to all the distinguished content creators, the people that have channels, that have active channels. Stay on your lane. Just do your show. There is no need for no gossip or no drama or no turmoil. Stick to your show, concentrate on your content, and that's it. Everyone, see, like uh like like in the company I represent, everyone does their job. Everyone stays on their lane. We have one goal. We have one goal to be the best company, to give the best service, and to make a respectful to make a respectful I'm sorry to make a respectable profit at the end of the year. That way everyone has a job and they can maintain their families and live a happy life. As in life, as long as you have God, as long as you have good health, mental and physically, as long as you have a job that you can maintain your family, that you can pay your bills, that you can live in a nice, modest house and have a good have a car in good condition, and you're able to go to the supermarket every week and pay your water bill, pay your light bill, or save a little money for in case of an emergency. That is all. That is all. That is all that you really need in life. to have good health, mental and physically, as long as God grants us that, and we have a job. See, if you have a job, you are self-sufficient. Look, to have a job is a blessing of God. To be able to get up every day and go to work, that is a blessing. That is a blessing from God. If you have an active channel right now on YouTube, an active channel, what I mean by active channel is that you can go on the air whenever you want. That is a privilege. That is a privilege. So if you have that privilege, use it in a positive way. And I say it again, and I've said it a million times, YouTube is not to be fighting and cursing people out. YouTube is to enjoy. YouTube is entertainment, real entertainment. And YouTube gives you the opportunity to show your talent. Show your talent. Don't show me that you like to fight with everybody, because that's not talent. That's a troublemaker. So tonight, everyone that's on YouTube, I'm talking about YouTube is over 2 billion users. All the people on YouTube tonight that have active channels, it's a simple question. Are you a content creator or are you a troublemaker? Again, are you a content creator or are you a troublemaker? Because listen to me carefully. You can have a channel, and let's say you are a good person, but you permit someone to come into your channel and disturb everyone's lives. So that means that you are also a troublemaker. I'm talking in general, to be clear. I am not referring to anyone, because I don't do that. I have respect and honor. I am talking in general. In YouTube, they are excellent content creators. And also there are a lot of troublemakers. That's how come their channels that don't have nothing to do with entertainment. There are channels on YouTube that they dedicate themselves for troublemaking. So they're not content creators. They're just plain troublemakers. And they are responsible. See, right now, I have the privilege of this channel. If I permit someone to come and start trouble and I keep my mouth shut, I am guilty. I am guilty. That's how come as soon as I start my telecast, I warn everyone, no drama, no turmoil. If not, you are gone. You see, I am trying to be as responsible as possible, because I have to put the example. I am the captain of this ship. I am the captain of this ship. So that means that I put respect and I put honor. The day I stop doing that, this channel will cease. This channel that YouTube was nice enough to lend me will cease to exist, because I want this channel to be pure with honor, respect, and love for all. No gossip. There will be no gossip on this channel. And whoever brings me gossip, goodbye. Goodbye. One of the most people I love in this world is my granddaughter. If my granddaughter tells me, Grandpa, I want the moon. I want the moon, Grandpa. No problem. I go to Home Depot. Can I have the longest ladder? Yes, you can have the longest ladder. I buy the longest ladder. I get on the ladder and I try to touch the moon because my granddaughter, I've had my granddaughter since as soon as she came out of the womb, I got her. I got since the first day, and my grandson too. Uh, I had the honor. I'm sorry. I have had the honor of raising my two grandchildren, which is my grandson and my granddaughter. I've had them since they were a baby. I used to change their dirty, stinky diapers. Me, with the utmost respect, of course. Changing my grandson, no problem. But I had a big problem. I had a big problem changing my granddaughter because she's a girl and I am a man, and I do not change. Uh, Let me explain clearly. That way you understand. If you give me a baby, a female baby, I'll take care of it, no problem. But when it comes time to change the pamper, I have a problem because I am a man. And a man does not supposed to change a little girl's diaper. It is not right. It is not right, period. It is not proper. I did it like 3 or 4 times because my wife had a doctor's appointment. So so what I did was that I asked permission from my job. That way I can stay with my granddaughter. Because when my granddaughter and my grandson were born, the person that used to take care of my grandchildren was my wife because she's a full-time housewife. And my on my days off and in the mornings, well, I used to help my wife with uh, with my um, with my two grandchildren. But I think it happened like 2 or 3 times only because I had told my wife. I told my wife, uh, if you have a doctor's appointment, you have to speak. You have to speak to my granddaughter's mother, and that day she cannot go to work. She has to take care of her daughter because I will take care of her, but I will not change her. Because a man changing a little girl is not proper. And I want everyone, and that's the way it is. I don't, uh, no one can debate me on that because a man, even if I'm the grandfather, and I do it with respect, but a man cannot change a little girl's diaper. It's not proper, and period. Uh, I changed my grandson's diaper, no problem, because he's like, see, he's like a little man, and I'm a big man. And I'm the grandfather, so there's like no problem, because I'm very old fashioned. Uh, I changed my granddaughter like 3 or 4 times, but and then I took because I'm not gonna leave my granddaughter with a dirty pamper. But I did it with my fingertips, with the utmost respect. When I changed my granddaughter when she was a baby, I did it like if I was changing the diaper of the Queen of England. That's just a metaphor. But I want everyone to understand that. Okay, the most important thing, the most important point is that we must be responsible. To be responsible, if you have a channel, you I'm talking in general. To be clear, I am not referring to anyone. Again, I don't do that. I don't do that because that's not right. Because we all have faults and virtues. No one is perfect. But in order to stop all this turmoil, all this gossip that goes on YouTube, the content creators must put respect and honor. If you have a live and someone comes to mess up your show, goodbye. Period. You are gone forever. That's the attitude. I have noticed, and I have noticed that I have noticed that sometimes some content creators, they get triggered, they lose control they lose control of their channels. An example. This is just an example. I'm not mentioning any names. Sometimes a person is sometimes a content creator is on the air. It could be a woman, it could be a man, it doesn't matter. Someone writes something on the chat and completely the whole show goes in the garbage. Everyone gets triggered, including the content creator. The show, the good show that we were listening to is gone. Why? Because the content creator lost control. The content creators cannot lose control. You are in charge of the ship. I'm going to give you another example. This happened to me. This happened to me many years ago. Here in Puerto Rico, we especially from June, from the month of June all the way to September. I'm just giving you an idea. We right now, Puerto Rico, since the month of June, we are on hurricane alert. We are on hurricane alert from the month of June to until October. So from the month of June until October, my mindset, hurricane. Right now, there's no hurricane. Thank God. But today in the morning, who knows? Hurricane coming. So being that from June we are on hurricane alert, that means that I have to be prepared. That means that I can't wait until they tell me, listen, the hurricane is on the next corner. He should be on your corner tomorrow. No, I have to be prepared. I have to be prepared. See, thank God I'm prepared already. I have 2 generators. Thank God. I have supplies. I have water. I have a gigantic big. It's a gigantic container of a lot of water, and I have the 2 generators. I have a supply of gas. I have canned food. Thank God I have everything. I have everything. Thank God. Why? Because I prepare. I prepare. So what I'm saying is a metaphor. The content creators must be prepared. You see, when I go on the air, before I go on the air, I prepare myself mentally. I say to myself, Edwin, no drama, no turmoil, no gossip. In the name of God, God, give me the strength and give me the knowledge to be a good content creator, to do everything right, to respect everyone, make sure that everyone feels happy while you're doing the telecast. Give equal participation to everyone, and get ready because the devil is going to the devil is going to destroy. Wait, the devil is 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 going to try to destroy your pure channel. See, when I go on the air, God tells me, "Are you ready, Edwin?" I am ready, sir. And God tells me, "Edwin, you must be prepared because the demons are going to try to enter your channel. So, Edwin, you must be prepared." So I bring the hatchet. I got the hatchet. I got the brush knuckles. I got my pepper spray. I got I got the bat. My aunt, before leaving to heaven, she said, "Edwin, come here. Here's the bat, the famous Roberto Clemente bat." That is a metaphor. So before I start my telecast, I'm prepared. If a person comes, if a demon enters the chat, goodbye. I will see. I will not get triggered because I am prepared. Plus, I'm 67 years old. I have great experience in life, and thank God that no one, and to be perfectly honest, like I always am, they could even curse my mother. If you curse my mother, fine. That's your problem, not mine. And I will not get triggered. I will never get triggered. Why? Why? Because of the experience that I have. Plus, before I do a telecast, I ask God for His light. I ask God for His knowledge, and I ask God to give me peace in my heart. So that's what all the content creators have to do. That's how come yesterday, my the program that I did was about we must believe in God. If you don't believe in God, I'm sorry, with all respect to your constitutional rights, you are lost. You're just a person with constitutional rights. When you die, when you die, tell God, "I am a U.S. citizen. You must respect my constitutional rights." Let's see what God answers you. There is only one law, the law of God. There is no Constitution of the United States. No. You believe in me? Yes or no? What I am trying to share with all of you, we must maintain control. There's no need to be cursing. There's no need. There's no need to curse no one. Let God take care of it. Let God take care of it. Please forgive me for being repetitive, but I want everyone. I want before God takes me, because I'm 67 years old. I could go at any time. Anyone could go at any time. Before I leave this earth, I want you all to remember. See, right now, I am trying to be your father, and I'm trying to be your grandfather. Even if you like me or not, no problem. I have no problem with that. There's a lot of people, I'm talking in general, that they get sad because someone rejects them. I do not get sad if someone rejects me. I respect that. If you reject me, no problem. There's no problem. People must learn. People must learn that not every you cannot be liked by everyone. Like I once told a story. Let's say when I was 18, I went to a dance. An example. At 18, I was a skinny kid, 90 pound weakling. If a wind would come, would blow me away. At that time, I used to go to dances. There was always like dances, like maybe once a month or something. And I used to love to go. I used to love to go dancing because I love girls. I love girls. Since I was a little boy, I my first girlfriend was Marilyn Monroe. I had a poster of her in my room, and I was just a little kid, but I love women all the time. And I used to compliment all the women. Ah, you look beautiful. Wow, I love that dress. Wow, you look so young. Wow, you look so thin. That that's something that I always used to do. And the women, they love that. But one when I went to a dance once, I asked three girls in a row, and they said no, they didn't want to dance with me. But I maintained myself, coolness, no problem, and I kept on asking. I until one said yes. You see, you see, we have to learn to deal with rejection. I notice, and this I say with respect, I notice many people on YouTube, they have a problem of rejection. They have a problem with rejection. I have seen, I have seen this. One subscriber, one subscriber is watching a, one subscriber is in a chat. That same subscriber goes to another chat. Oh my God! It's like the world is coming to the. It's like coming like coming to an end. Like an example. This is just an example, but I want everyone to understand. I'm gonna take for example Amber Alert, but 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 this is just an example. Let's say Amber Alert. I see Amber Alert in in the chat on this channel. Wow, I love Amber Alert. I love Amber Alert. Now, now let's say MRE's having MRE has a chat. MRE is having a telecast, and Amber Alert is with MRE. So that content creator, oh my God, Amber Alert, you're a traitor. How dare you be in MRE's chat? You are mine. That attitude must change. Amber Alert has the right to go wherever he wants. Amber Alert can be in Emery's chat. He can be in this chat. If American Made makes a live, he can be a. It's a Amber Alert can be in the chat. He feels like it. And if Amber Alert doesn't want to watch me anymore, no problem. If I see Amber Alert later, hey Amber Alert, how you doing? God bless you always. No problem. But there's a lot of people that don't. They want Amber Alert only for them. No, Amber Alert is mine. Amber Alert, you're mine. Hey, we're talking marriage now. You can't marry the subscribers. That's just an example. They're like content creators that think that the people that go in the chat are theirs. No, that's an audience. That's I'm gonna give you another example. Like regular TV. The people that watch I Love Lucy, an example, that was a very popular program. many moons ago. I Love Lucy. And then they had like All in the Family. An example, All in the Family was Carol O'Connor. He played the part of Archie Bunker. Excellent. What a great artist. Carol O'Connor. May he rest in peace. And also Lucille Ball. These people are legends. I never saw Carol O'Connor tell tell a TV viewer, "How dare you watch Lucy?" Understand my point? Okay, okay, okay. And another thing, very important, people must stop getting triggered for for. It's like if a little feather, if a little. I usually in the mornings, I have my coffee. I have my coffee in the garden area in my home. I have a little garden, and I sit. Uh, my little garden is made. It has like a cement railing, so I sit down on that cement railing with my cat Mimo, and I have coffee. Sometimes I put the coffee down and I start looking at myself, and Mimo sometimes tastes the coffee. If Mimo tastes my coffee, some people will get like really triggered that a cat touched their coffee and they will go berserk. They will go berserk completely. Their whole lives, they will get like really crazy. Not me. I just say, hey, Mimo, go make me another, go make me some more coffee. You know, what I'm trying to say that I see a lot of people on YouTube, and I also see them outside of YouTube. People getting triggered for for something that makes no sense. It's like like something that really doesn't have any importance. It's like it's like an example. I'm having coffee, and here in Puerto Rico, there's a lot of birds. There's a lot of birds that fly around where I live, and sometimes a feather can fall in your coffee. So I just take it out. But if a feather falls in my coffee, I don't go get a shotgun to shoot that bird. That's that's just a bird that lost a feather. How? Why should I kill that little bird? I see people on YouTube, they go crazy. Their whole lives. I mean, oh my God. It's like, wow. I'm going to give you another example. You all remember Captain Sully? Captain Sully took off. I don't remember if it was John F. Kennedy Airport or was it LaGuardia? Or I don't remember if he was, okay. I think he was trying to land. Yeah, he was trying to land. If I'm not mistaken, I think he was trying to land in LaGuardia. I'm not sure. But anyway, he was trying to land his plane. No, no, I'm sorry. He left and he had an accident with some birds, and one of the motors caught on fire, if I'm not mistaken. So he saw the motor. Hey, gee, it's on fire. So that means that this trip is canceled. So he turned around the plane and he landed on the ocean. But he never imagined if Captain Sully would have lost control. Everybody dead. But Captain Sully was so cool. Captain Sully said, listen, I'm going to land. Can you have some pastrami sandwiches waiting for us? And bring towels, because many of us are going to get wet. You see, Captain Sully was super cool. See, that's the way we should react when that's the way we should always react. uh, when a problem comes to us, we take it easy. We analyze. Like I told everyone, when I gave the magic wrenches, you have a wrench, right? Don't misuse it. Don't go crazy with it. Don't just because you see a person, don't block them and fire them. No, let the person come in. If a person makes a comment, read the comment, analyze the comment. There's no rush. The person is not going nowhere, and it's just a text message. It's not like the world is gonna end. Read the message carefully, understand it carefully, and then just press the menu. And then you choose what action you want to take. It's simple. You don't have to fight with nobody. You don't have to curse them. You know, we have to learn. Please, because that shows me if you get triggered because of a stupid comment that someone put on the chat, that means that when a problem arises outside of YouTube, wow, uh, you go crazy. That means also that you don't qualify. You don't qualify to be a supervisor or a manager. Look, where I work at, a lot of problems arise, but I take each problem relax, one at a time. If I would get triggered, no more supervisor for me. Edwin, you're fired. Go home and never come back. So please, and please forgive me for being so extensive and so repetitive. Please try to control when you get triggered. No one should get triggered. You know how many people are in prison? Listen to this. You know how many people are in prison because they got triggered and they killed someone? And after they killed the person, they said, "What the hell did I do?" It's too late, buddy. You did it and you're going to prison for the rest of your life. There's millions and millions of cases like that. People that have lost, they lose control and they kill a person. But once you kill a person, there's no coming back, bro. There's no coming back. So please control when you have a problem, something arises. Take it easy. Look, count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Analyze the problem. What is the problem? Okay, let's find a solution. A solution that will benefit everyone. Because too, a lot of people find only one-way solutions. No, your solution should make everyone feel comfortable. I'm gonna give you an example. Every client that walks in the dealership, they want the best price. They want always the best price for them. And they want the price so good that I can't sell them the car. Because why? Because the price that they want, if I sell them the car, first I would get fired because it would be below the cost with no profit. And that is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. So I have to, this is what I tell the client. In order, it would, look, this is the way I tell the client. It will be an honor and a privilege to have you as a customer. And I will give you excellent service after you buy the car. Because a lot of, in the majority of the places, everyone wants to sell. See? But after the sale, what service are you getting? See, no one answers that, and that's important. That's not important anymore in the world. Everyone wants to sell, but what do you have to offer me after I buy you the merchandise? And that's where I come in because no one does that anymore. When I sell you a car, when I sell you a car, I give you good service after I sell you too, because that's important. An example, an example. If I sell a car to Mobland and Mobland takes the car home and Mobland the next day his car does not, he has a new car. Or it could be a used car, no problem. But I sold it the car. Our company sold Mobland the car. So before Mobland goes on live and starts attacking me, hey Edwin, you sold me a horrible car. You are an asshole. Before Mobland goes on the air and calls me a asshole, Mobland will call me. Hey Edwin, the car you sold me yesterday does not turn on. The car doesn't want to turn on. What do I do immediately? I get up. Me, that's what I do. And I swear that I do it. I do it. I get in my car with one of the mechanics of our company, and I go. If Mobland tells me I'm home, I go to his house. That's service. No one does that, but we do it. And I'm going to tell you why we do it later. I go to Mobland's house. I check his car completely with the mechanic because I'm not a mechanic. So I bring the mechanic. Let's say that we're lucky enough to resolve the problem. See, that is service. No one does it, but we do it. That is service. That is service. See, why do we do that? Because we want Mobland to be a client of ours forever. See, anyone could just sell you, anyone could just sell you one time. But true salesmanship is that that client you sold one time to a comeback customer. That's what selling is all about. For that customer to come, you attended that customer so well. You gave them the best service in all the universe that person, when that person is gonna buy a second car, that person will come back to you. It's automatic. Why? Because you gave them the best service. And if a relative of Mobland is gonna buy a car, Mobland gonna say, "Hey, go to Edwin because Edwin knows how to attend you well." The same thing. Check this out. The same thing goes for the content creators. If you treat if you treat a person good in the chat, you give them uh, because a lot of people enter chats, and for the content creator, that's invisible. See, there's a lot of content creators that they think that they're Johnny Carson, that they're Hollywood stars. Ah, um, they don't even pay mind to the people in the chat. Uh, they totally ignored. I am the greatest here. You come to see my greatness. Kneel, kneel, everyone, kneel to me. I am Caesar from Rome. No, 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 no. With that attitude, you're not going nowhere. We have to learn to be humble. To be humble. The people in the chat, they're the ones that make the channel great, not you. That's the attitude. The same thing goes with the clients at the dealership. I sold the car to Mobland. give them good service. Let's just say, check this out. This is what we do. And I'm sharing this because there's a lot of business owners that are listening to me. Plus, if anyone in the chat has any interest of creating a business, but what I'm explaining to you, you could apply to all businesses. It doesn't matter what you sell. The treating the customer to make the customer feel great and to give them good service, that goes for every business. Businesses that do not treat well their clients, they go bankrupt. If you have a business and you are not doing what I am doing, you will be bankrupt soon. And that is reality of life. If you have a channel and you don't even pay any mind to the people in the chat, you are gone. Okay, getting back to Mobland. I went to Mobland's house with the mechanic. The mechanic did not find the problem and the car does not turn on. What do we do now? Now I call the dealership. Please send me a tow truck because we're gonna take Mobland's car and we're gonna take it. We're gonna take it. We're gonna take it to the repair, full repair. We're gonna put it with the computers, but that's gonna take a day or two. Okay, I have to take I have to take Mobland's car to the garage. Now we have another problem now. Mobland doesn't have a car. He doesn't have a car. So what do? I lend him a car. That way he can go to work. He can go do what he has to do in his life. I take care of the problem of the car. You see, that is service. No one does that. If you buy a car at any dealership and something happens to you, in the majority of the dealerships, they don't even know you no more. They don't know you. But that's bad business. The dealerships that do that, that's bad business. Good business is you lend a car to Mobland, and Mobland will be thankful. And Mobland, the next time he's gonna buy a car, he's gonna come to you first. That is guaranteed. Now I have his car at the garage, and I make sure that his car is well checked and that the problem is eliminated. That way, Mobland, we fixed your car. The problem was this, and that. It's taken care of. When you have a chance, come and pick up your car. That is service. And when he comes pick up the car, I tell Mobland, if you have a problem again, call me again. We are here to help you. That that is a professional salesman. That's the way it's supposed to be. And that is the correct way. So if you plan to open up a business, do it the Edwin way, and you will be successful. If you have a channel, treat the people that have the courtesy. Even if it's one person in the chat, that person came to hear you. Okay, real fast, real fast. Okay, we got Seaborn, and Seaborn, God bless you. God bless Mikey. Mikey! God bless Mikey. A big hug for Mikey. A great New Yorker, a great Italian. And don't mess with Mikey, because Mikey will make you go to the hospital. A big hug for Mikey. I like Mikey. Mikey is great. You are all great, but Mikey is greater. Only kidding, only kidding. Seaborn, we got Seaborn. We got Mikey again. We got Mobland. Mobland. If you have a problem with your car, don't call me. You live too far. No, if Mobland has a problem, you have to take a. You have to take a. You must. I must take a plane, and I must have a passport and everything. It takes too long, Mobland. Mobland. I would advise you buy in your own country. God bless Mobland. Mobland. I like Mobland too. Cantalupe. A big hug for Cantalupe, and welcome back, Cantalupe. A big hug for Amber Alert. Amber Alert. What a great nickname, Amber Alert. And God bless Mrs. Alert and the whole family alert. Okay, we got Cantalupe. Let me keep on. And we got Gerard. Gerard. God bless you, Gerard. And many blessings of good health. Gerard, many blessings. And here we have the pride of Hollywood. American made. American made. The jealousy of Martin Scorsese. Let me tell you, Martin Scorsese, totally jealous of American made. American made is going to take over Martin Scorsese's job. And Steven Spielberg, totally jealous also of American made. American made, thank you again for that nice video. My whole family enjoyed it. It was very good. Thank you. And please subscribe to American Made. Okay, we got Mikey again. Tomaso. Tomaso, God bless you. Okay. We got Roscoe. Okay, we got J.A. Welcome, J.A. Okay. Okay. We got Sons of Italy. God bless you, Sons of Italy. God bless you. And thank you for coming. We got Mike F. Mike F., if I'm not mistaken, he's working right now or sleeping. Mike F., God bless you. Okay. Who? Let me see. We got Albanian Syndicate. Welcome, Albanian Syndicate. We got Jane Perry. Thank you for coming, Miss Jane. Okay. If you're all still in the chat, a big hug. A big hug. Even if you're not in the chat, I love you always. I can have one person. I can have, not even if there's nobody. I send my love through the airwaves. Okay. So we got the triggered. I hope everyone got that, because that's very important. And then, okay, I want to clarify this because this is important. After I clarify this, I'll close the telecast because I've been on the air over 1 hour. And I've been talking only to myself because MRE did not show up. MRE, I'm discounting this. I'm discounting the hour from your YouTube pension plan. God bless MRE and a big hug for MRE always. Okay, I'm going to explain this and I want everyone to save it in your wallets. Okay, in criminal cases, I'm talking about criminal cases and I'm talking about criminal cases in general. To be clear, I am not referring to anyone. I'm just talking in general because what I'm talking, if you analyze it, you will see that in the long run, you will say, "Wow, Edwin told me that day." Okay, an example. Let's take the case of O.J. Simpson. You don't have to be Sherlock Holmes. You don't have to be Sergeant Friday. You don't have to be how do you say, all all the famous detectives that used to have TV programs like Mannix. You don't have to be. There was a TV program called Long Street. It was Mannix, The Mission Impossible, the IMF Force, Cannon. I remember Cannon, Barnaby Jones. I remember the Rookies. All them great, all them great police shows. You don't have to be. You don't have to be. You don't have to be a criminologist graduated from one of the best universities or colleges, the best criminal college is John Jay College from New York. That is my opinion. If you want to have a bachelor's or a master's or a doctorate, the in criminal studies, I would recommend John Jay College, New York City, the best, and it has many years. Okay, let's take the case of O.J. Simpson. We all know that O.J. Simpson killed his wife, may may she rest in peace, and her boyfriend. He totally destroyed them two human beings. There is no doubt in my mind that O.J. Simpson, to be clear, it doesn't have anything to do with black or white. We must be clear, a murderer is a murderer. And when a murderer goes in front of God, God does not judge a person by its color. He judges them because of a murder that they committed. To be clear, everyone, everyone in the 50 states and the territories, they all agree unanimously that O.J. Simpson killed his wife and that and the young man. May they both rest in peace. But look how our justice look how our justice system works. He had a couple of millions. So but is his right. He has the right to have the best attorneys. If you could afford the best attorneys, that's no problem. That's your right. Okay. In We all remember that the verdict was not guilty. We all know that he killed them two people. But being that he had the best defense lawyers, and there was a lot of flaws also in the investigation, but to be clear, he killed them two people, but he came out not guilty. Okay, he came out not guilty, but he's still a murderer. And the day he dies, he will be judged. What I am trying to say is this. There's a lot of people that have committed crimes that that have that have come out not guilty. And then the people say, no, but I'm not guilty. But yeah, you came out not guilty in the trial, but you did it. But you did it. Don't forget that you did it. You were lucky enough to come out not guilty, but you did it. Some others are not so lucky. A lot of people they commit murder and guilty, you're gone, prison for life. I just wanted everyone to think about that. People commit crimes, and and a lot of them deserve deserve to be guilty, but in a court of law they come out not guilty. But and then them same people, instead of keeping their mouth shut, they start talking that they're innocent. And they should just keep their mouth shut because they know that they're guilty. The only thing is that they came out not guilty in the trial, but they committed the crime. And then they want to justify themselves and sanctify themselves. And that is a double sin. Because the point I'm trying to make, if you committed a crime and you came out not guilty, keep your mouth shut. Keep your mouth shut. Just keep your mouth shut. You have no right to speak because you committed the crime. Now, if you didn't commit the crime, if you didn't commit the crime and you came out not guilty, good. You can show off all you want because you truly did not commit the crime and God knows that you didn't commit it. So you can show off all you want. But if you committed the crime and you came out not guilty, shut up. Shut the hell up. Well, that is all. That is all in the name of God, in the name of the Holy Mother, the Virgin Mary. Thank you for listening to me. You don't have to believe me. You don't have to agree with me. Just save what I just save it in your wallets. One day you will use it. Just save it in your wallet. And before I go, cease fire, everyone. No fighting. That is the most wasting time. People that are intelligent, brilliant, wasting time fighting makes no sense. And other people getting triggered because an invisible person wrote something stupid on a chat. His life is destroyed. Come on, people. Imagine a person, look, right now. Edwin, you are an asshole. Hey, thank you. Thank you. To be honest, sometimes I'm an asshole. See? The person that wrote it is correct. Sometimes I am an asshole, and sometimes I am not an asshole. So that person should not be blocked. That person should be congratulated. And I'm sending you the link. That way, when you come on the chat, I will get. No, I'm only kidding. I'm only joking. I'm only joking. But the most important thing, we should not get triggered for a comment on a chat. I mean, that is ridiculous. And that someone said something, and someone told me today that someone said something. I don't. To be honest, I don't really care what you can say about me. I'm 67 years old. What can you say about me? Nothing. And you're welcome. And I welcome the publicity. Let me. So far, I have almost 500 subscribers. By the time next year, I maybe I'll have 1 million. Who knows? Only joking. Only joking. Anyway, please, please stop fighting everyone. Just do your shows. That's all you have to do. Do your shows. That's all you have to do. It's so simple. It's so simple. Just look, like right now, I did my show. That's it, it's gone. Tomorrow I'll come back. If God permits, if I'm alive. If God gives me the privilege, I do another show. Who talks about me? It doesn't affect me in any way. I send you blessings. That is my response. God bless you, and I wish you well, and I wish you the best. I wish you the best. Even if you insult me, even if you curse my mother, I don't. It doesn't to be with my experience that I have. I mean, it doesn't. Uh, it's like To be honest, it does not affect me in nothing. Because why? Why? Because I have faith in God. See, people that get triggered, they must have faith in God, and you will not get triggered. It's so simple. Just come and do your job. You you do your life the way you want to do it. Everyone does it differently. Do it your style and enjoy life. Let's enjoy life. Enjoy life. Live life to the fullest. There's no need to be fighting here. I mean, it makes no sense. Enjoy your channel. Be happy. Be happy. It's going to be 3 o'clock in the morning. And I'm going to leave. That way everyone can be happier. That way everyone can be happy. Anyway, thank you again. Thank you again. And let me say good night. Good night, Miss Angel. Miss Angel, good night. A big kiss for Miss Angel always on the forehead as a sign of honor and respect. A big hug for my nephew, Emery. And a big hug for Uncle Tindu. Uncle Tindu. Uncle Tindu. And God bless all the content creators, and God bless all the troublemakers. We must be clear at all times. And God bless everyone on YouTube. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, StreamYard. And all is well. All is well. In the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, in the name of our Holy Mother, the Virgin Mary. God bless you all. And I hope all of you have a great Thursday. A great Thursday.